We're back. That's a very low effort intro to the stream, but it's fine. It'll do. How we going? How is people going? How was the day? It's a day. It's certainly a day. It's Saturday. We're streaming on a Saturday. That's really rare, I know. At a spare hour and a half, 2 hours, so I'm like, let's do this. Let's do the stream. We didn't stream Thursday or anything like that. I like that I said I'm gonna stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and I just can say right now, I'm not streaming Thursdays. My Thursdays are busy now. I'm very rarely ever gonna be streaming Thursday again. Streams will be much more reliably, I can guarantee you, probably on Tuesday, Wednesday, probably. Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. That sounds a bit more likely. Anyway, what are we doing today? So anyone that's been keeping up with the... Oh, wait, I'm going to be using this as a video. I need to think of how I'm going to phrase this. Okay, so early this week, Konami revealed the Yu-Gi-Oh! 2-player starter set's contents via the early reveals. In this, we got a very good look at the set and realized that the cards that are featured are not at all what we were hoping for. The set is full of old vanilla monsters, outdated mechanics, and just not what you really want to see in a 2024 Yu-Gi-Oh! Product meant to introduce people to the current era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And the way the game is meant to be played. So, I have taken it upon myself to fix these decks. While it seems that 2-player starter deck seems to be having the idea of it's going to start with Xyz and Synchro and then move on to maybe a Fusion Link one or something like that, we need to fix this. The set fundamentally is missing a way to both get new players into the game while also having them understand this is what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is now, as well as being a good entry point into using the deck for an actual tournament. With that said, let's jump in and look at the decks. We have the Xyz deck and the Synchro deck. I have loaded them up. I have ordered them in order of the set because the order does matter. You are meant to use these to play a scripted duel, and with that scripted duel, you will learn the fundamentals of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've tested the scripted duel. While the set is not out yet, it's not good. It takes about, like, 20 turns, based on the stuff I've seen in the book, as well as just playing the deck. It's designed very much to be an anime duel, which is not what Yu-Gi-Oh! Is. So, let's fix it. I've got a few ideas in mind for how I want to be able to fix this set and make it a better product for both Yu-Gi-Oh! And just in general. So, let's jump over to my notes. Let's see what I've got here. Okay, here we go. Here's the fundamentals. So, the goals is to have it include the concept of the set, have it keep that, make it... Let me rephrase. The goal is to have it keep the concept of the set. We want this set to be able to introduce people to the game from a beginner's standpoint. As well as that, the goal number 2 is we want to include both meta-relevant cards as well as accessible anime/old cards. We want people to look at this set and understand this is still Yu-Gi-Oh!, just a bit more modern. I moved my room around a little, and I think my board that I use as an armrest isn't very balanced anymore, unfortunately. Oh well. Try ignore it. And then goal number 3, I want to add Infusion and Link as extra teaching tools, as both decks have these, simply. In terms of this, this is mainly meant to fix the issues that we have with the set. The main issues being, as I mentioned, it's not meta-relevant, it's not 2024 in scale, it's way too slow, full of lots of stalling, it's missing Link and Fusion, core mechanics of the modern game, it has too many cards which could be other cards, I'll get more on that in a bit, as well as bad deck ratios. It's full of one-ofs. The only the Synchro deck features a 2-of a card, and it's just a tuner, just a Vanadium tuner. What are my fixes? Well, let's get to that now. The things I want to do to fix these: introduce modern cards where possible, aka revolutionize the idea of the starter deck. It has been a long time since Konami's released starter decks. The last starter decks we got were the Slifer and Obelisk ones, which were not very good. With recent ban list changes, I want to create a mix of both old starter deck cards and new starter deck cards, which I will explain a bit more as we look through the card list. Additionally, on top of that, I want to speed up the pace. We want to have a much better scripted duel than the original, and by that I mean much more back and forth and much more actions per turn. Next, I want to have the deck not have bricks in the non-scripted format. I'll use this one we're looking at right now, the Xyz deck as an example. This deck has Thousand Knives. This is a bad card. You play one Dark Magician, and it's so hard to get out there that just if you see this when you're not doing scripted, it's just a brick. It does nothing in your hand, and this deck has very little discard tools. And finally, I want to include multiple 3 or 2 copies of good cards because we need to. It should be a deck people can pick up and play the game, not pick up and have a bunch of one-ofs. With that all in mind, there are also a bit of problems with the deck that I cannot avoid. One, we cannot include a single searching card. This deck is designed to be played in a scripted format, and because of that, the idea of search cards kind of ruined that. There are a few exceptions that I have an idea on, though. I'll get more on that in a little bit, but I have a way that I can cheat in some search cards that I think are relevant to today's metagame without it being coming up in the scripted duel. Because basically, for the scripted duel, you have to stack your deck. If you shuffle that deck at any point, you lose the scripted portion. You can no longer use it for that purpose. Because, of course, the card you're drawing, that then the booklet is saying, you drew White Ninja. You can set the White Ninja. It has a flip effect. You're no longer drawing White Ninja. It's as simple as that. So let's start with fixing these things. First of all, we're going to look through, I'm going to note down the stuff that needs to be gotten rid of, and then we'll come back. I'm going to get a notepad up. And we're going to go through these together. So, it will be hard to try and get these exactly to be back and forth, but we're going to do our best. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, in the current format, we're going to count just turns 2, 3, so we're going to go each player's turn 1. So, we draw 5 for the opening turn, so turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6 before we see an effect monster. Way too long, let's fix that. I want to have a maximum 4 turns before effect monster. Maximum. Next rule we want to have. We want to introduce all the different types. So we do have some quick plays here. We have equips. The deck does a pretty good job at introducing all the different types of cards. It doesn't have field spells. This is kind of weird to me because field spells are huge in the modern meta of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, include field spells is the next point we're going to be working off here. Next rule on top of that, we want to be able to include fusion and fusion and synchro. Fusion and link. The way we're going to do this is we're going to sort of as they split up synchro and Xyz, we're going to split up fusion and synchro as well. I originally was to do fusion and synchro, then Xyz and links, till I realized these decks are not balanced. In terms of these two starters, I will tell you straight out, the Xyz synchro deck, the Xyz starter deck is way better. It has way better cards that you have to work with. So because of that, I decided to go Xyz fusion, synchro link. I think these mechanics just work nicer overall together, and there's a bit of synergy. So, Xyz fusion versus synchro link. For this, then, is how we're introducing these methods. To use another example for why this format just doesn't work, let's go across the synchro deck here. Where's the first tuner? The first tuner you see is Obsessive Overloop. This is the 18th card in the deck. So, ignoring that there are a few things to be able to... Actually, no, there's no extra draw cards in this. Oh, there's card D, okay. So, taking away 2 turns, take away 5 turns. It's the 10th turn of the game, you do your first synchro summon. Not good enough. So, we're going to be introducing them as fusion, then link, then Xyz, and then synchro. I think synchro is the most complicated method to get across to people. I speak from experience with that one as well. So I'll be introducing synchro last. Fusion is the most basic. It's what we started with. Link as well, if you ignore the concept of link arrows, which we don't really need to explain. And then Xyz is just numbers being combined, and you can do that way easier. And synchro, yeah, that's where you get into tuners and other complicated stuff. Okay. With that said, I think we can move on now to the replacement portion of these cards. So, when I say replacement portion, let me explain what I mean by that. Of this set, there's a lot of junk. So, there's cards we want to remove, there's cards we want to replace. I'll try and note these separately. So remove means we just want them gone, find something better. Replace means there's something that does the similar purpose that is just way more relevant. So, what do we want to remove? Ojamas. We want these gone. We don't want the Ojamas. We get rid of them. We also want to get rid of high-level vanillas. Okay, and then we get to a replace copy. Backup Rider. So Backup Rider is Backup Rider is at a spot where we can replace it. So one wants to the field against 15 attack to the end of the turn. This is meant to be used to win a battle, basically. It is a just generic spell card, not good, but it is a battle trick, and the purpose of it is to teach a battle. We do like this, and we'd like to keep this as a concept we can use. Particularly a way to buff a monster temporarily to be able to then beat over something. But I can think of a better card than Backup Rider. For this, the card I'm thinking of is... We could use Ego Boost, which is a quick play, and I think we get the point across a little bit better. There's another card I'm thinking of that would work very well. Backup Rider's not bad. We might keep it. Okay, but let's just work through this as we can. So we're getting rid of Ojama Green. We're going to get rid of Clossalas. We're also going to get rid of Ryuran. I'm going to replace that, actually, with a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Reason being, we have Dark Magician in the other deck. We want to keep Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of modern, for lack of a better term. That's what I'm trying to do with these. I want to include these cards that anime fans know and really love. Likewise, I'm thinking we replace... Okay, it's really hard to think this in a, step-by-step way, so we're gonna go kind of randomly here for a minute. I think Swords of the Light is a horrible introduction to spell cards. And I think, instantly, of a much better introduction to spell cards that every Yu-Gi boomer would love, which is Monster Reborn. Monster Reborn should be in this set. I think it's the best introduction to the spell card mechanic. I think putting Reborn here is the easiest way to introduce people to the idea of spell cards straight up. So I'm going to put Reborn here. So this is your opening hand, your normal for turn 1. S goes first in the scripted duel, so we'll keep that the same. So you will start with probably a setting of a Spirit of the Harp. Turn 2, you can then draw to Gilgarth and normal that. And then turn 3 is where you can then... Oh no, we don't want Reborn turn 3. We need something else turn 3. Let's do an equip monster instead. Let's do Apprentice Piper. Yeah, Apprentice Piper seems way better. So I like this order more. And then likewise, let's switch back to the X. We'll be switching back and forth as we go, sort of balancing these out. Okay, so we can get rid of these. So X will be going second. So I want X to draw another vanilla. But, as I mentioned, X is going to be the fusion deck as well. So for that reason, we need fusion materials. Oh, and they're not... Just search Hero. Why am I trying to search Elemental? For that, we are going to want Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, Elemental Hero Avion, and Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. Come on. We are at an era where GX nostalgia is very big, and I think including these might be a pretty smart way, really, to get people to understand this mechanic. Likewise, Polymerization is a great spell card to introduce people to the way spell cards work. So we're going to use it in the same way that we did Monster Reborn. But we need to balance this out. And how are we going to balance this out? By including another powerful early-era Yu-Gi-Oh card that makes people very, very... I'd say both happy and salty. Okay, so for this, we need the Rabbit Dragon for trade-in. So how are we going to reward this? So we want Dark Magician in the opening hand. I think we'll get rid of Queen's Knight for Burstinatrix. Okay. So this way, X is going second. They will be drawing 6 vanilla monsters to start total. Okay. Yeah, let's start writing the script as we go along here. Okay, turn 1. Player S. Set Harp. Pass. Instead of Gilgarth, we want a level 1 Tribute Summon. I think is a much better thing to put in here. What's a level 1 Tribute Summon that's not super powerful? We did see Swordstalker, and actually, in all honesty, I kind of agree with that. So we're going to move Swordstalker to this deck. Plus, it is kind of like a Kaiba card, and this is kind of an odd little Kaiba duology here. Yeah, so we'll use Swordstalker. Okay. Turn 2 is then Player X, who will normal Jin, attack, take 200 damage. So LP will go to 7,800. Turn 3 then. Draw Avion. My watch is telling me I'm doing a great job at being healthy, like I'm not sitting on my couch scripting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. Okay. Okay. Turn 3 will then draw Swordstalker. So Legion is 1800 attack. None of our monsters can beat over that, so we'll instead tribute. Summon it. Attack. And then LP. I'll do XLP versus SLP. XLP would decrease now by another 200 to make 7,600. We then go back now to player X. Okay, so X, S, X, S, X. Okay, turn 4. We go back to player S, X. Yeah, player X here now. Now is an empty board, but they will draw trade in. Oh, this actually works perfectly. This is brilliant. So they will draw trade in. Okay, they will then activate. Send Rabid Dragon. Draw 2. So they will draw Poly and... Right. Now we'll do Poly and no entry. So just like that, you are getting your introduction to spell cards with trade-in, Poly, and the introduction to trap cards all in one turn. I don't believe this is too much information. You're learning about spell/trap at the same time. It's a good way to understand that both these cards function very similarly. So draw Poly and no entry. So what's the hand size now? The hand should now be Bastinatrix, Soldier of Stone, Bastinatrix, Soldier of Stone, Dark Magician, Avion, Poly, no entry. 6 cards in hand. Yep, so we're going to Poly with Avion versus Avion plus Burst for Flame Wingman. Attack. Now I'll do 2100 because of Flame Wingman's special ability. So S's life points will come down to 5,900 now. Set no entry. And then pass. Okay, so done. Oh, I listened to this on the car drive to work the other day. Metallic Man is just such a good song. Ah, man, just what a bop. Okay. So, at this point, by turn 4, the life points is player S 5900, player X 7600. Player S has a hand of Soldier of Stone, Dark Magician, and that's it. Player with Flame Wingman on field and a set no entry. Whoa, no, I do want to save. Player S has a hand of Sparkman, Inpachi. Ooh, I just thought of a good card to put in. Sparkman, Inpachi, Launcher Spider, Blue Eyes White Dragon. And we haven't drawn Apprentice Piper yet, have we? No, we're about to. Yeah, an Apprentice Piper. Cool, this is perfect then. This is working out exactly how I want it to. Okay, turn 5. Okay, draw Piper. Set Piper. Pass. That's it. Turn 6. Player X. Excuse me. Player X will draw Raigeki. I don't want them to draw Raigeki, so I'm going to move that, actually. I'm going to move White Ninja. So now we introduce... yeah, we're going to introduce flip monsters now. Yeah, this works well. Actually, yeah, we're introducing the 2 flips at the same time. So, White Ninja. I might switch some of these out. Because in all honesty, this should be Maneater Bug. I don't know why it's not Maneater Bug. That said, though, it kind of fits the purpose I want for the scripted duel, so I see why Konami chose it. Because I want it here for my own purpose. I don't know what their purpose is. Okay, so draw White Ninja. Okay, so attack, set. Piper trigger. Yes, the only thing they have to summon here is they can summon Giant Soldier of Stone if they want. But they're not gonna. They're just gonna make him go straight to battle. Yep, so they're gonna attack into the Piper trigger. Summon. How does this work? So just summon once from hand. Yes, so Piper trigger, summon Blue Eyes. That's exactly how I want this to work. Yes, Piper trigger, summon Blue Eyes. Yep. Yep, so Piper will be destroyed. S's life points will go down to another 100 from Flame Wingman's effects. So we'll go 5,800. X will set White Ninja, pass. Turn 7. Player S. Players will draw Monster Reborn.
When I went to Florida, I was
Say hi to stream.
I stream, but look how cool this is.
What is this?
It's instead.
Oh. Why is it all wet at the top?
Because it's waterproof, so it's like showing you that it's waterproof.
Ah.
So, but it feels funny and I like it. Also, I'm trying to get this sticky stuff up. But look how nice it looks.
Mascara's nice. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Your eyes are so
It's
pretty.
$4.
Good deal.
Yeah, and it's waterproof.
I'm
nice.
making the 2-player starter deck that I want to try with you. Remember we talked about this?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to see if you were with someone.
No, just me.
Just you. Like a loner.
Yeah.
Little loner playing a little card children game.
Exactly. How'd you know?
How fun.
I know. You want to sit?
What do you get?
I don't think I put my chair back in the right place. This is kind of a little wobbly.
Do you want me to move it up?
No. What was that sound?
Oh, your bag.
Oh my god. Scared the fuck out. I was like, I swear to god, I hope this chair's...
There's Velcro in your bag.
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know there was Velcro on that bag.
Huh?
I didn't know there was Velcro on that bag. What bag? There's no Velcro on there.
Maybe it was the couch.
Oh, can I come have a look? Is there Velcro on the couch?
No. It could have been the paper.
Paper makes more sense. The couch is fine.
Yeah, see, it's fine. It's okay. See, that's there.
That's about the same.
My desk in my chair.
I think this was where it was, because I look more like I'm in the center of the camera now, so I think I was a bit too far back.
Okay, sorry.
Your desk, what, sorry?
My desk and my chair. My
Exciting.
desk is done. My chair's on this side.
You were playing around with it for a while?
Yeah.
And you play Fortnite?
Yeah, because I already made plans with video before that's fine. Because I completely dished it last time. I completely forgot.
Oh, but we had a movie night, so fuck her.
Look, you want sticky?
So you're busy soon then?
I don't know, because she's still at work, so I don't know. So you can take the PlayStation if you want.
Well, now you make me think I should do this now. I'm gonna do a wheel, because I don't know what I want to play of these things. These are the things I'm looking at.
Ooh, I like wheels. You should put Sims 4 in there and play Sims.
No. That sounds horrible.
Sims is so fun.
Can you think of any games I should add to this list? I've got Naruto Storm, Gundam Musou,
Portal.
Yakuza... Huh?
Portal.
Play Portal on stream?
Yeah. You can use my laptop then.
I have Portal.
Oh, there you go. Put Portal on it. Portal's fun.
Are you actually gonna finish that now?
Yeah, probably. Now that I have a spot to sit at. I
Good.
probably will.
I'll bring the bar stool in so I can sit with you.
Yeah, see? Be fun.
Yeah.
I'll play games with you when I get my little area all set up.
Good.
Do you like my desk?
I do actually.
Do you want me to leave? Am I
No,
annoying you?
you're fine. It's the most I think you've ever talked on stream.
Well, I feel chatty today.
That's good.
Is that okay?
Of course.
Do I look ugly?
No, you look good.
No, I look like a mess. But I wanted to show you this because I
There you
really
go.
like this. Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I also thought after I realized just now, I was like, shit, did I just buy blue mascara? And I was like freaking out for a second. Because that looks like the inside of it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was blue, but it's black, so it's fine.
Good.
Because there's no way I was gonna wear blue eyeshadow. Not eyeshadow, what is it called? Mascara. Do you guys see his ring?
I love you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Have fun. Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Okay, where were we? Banging my elbows where we were, apparently. Okay, let's get that script back up. Okay, Gen 7. Draw White Ninja, attack, set Piper, trigger summon Blue Eyes. 9.50, set White Ninja, pass.
Do you want to see it so finish?
Oh, is it done now? Okay.
Yeah. He'll be back.
I'll go into. Oh, check out my new intermission screen. I'm back. Okay, where were we? Okay, yes. So, draw White Ninja, attack set, Piper trigger, summon Blue Eyes, life points, player S 5800, set White Ninja pass. Okay, now we go to player S. Player S will draw. Okay, here's the problem now. We're diverging a little. So, on turn 4 is when we introduced Fusion. We're now on turn 7, we need player S to do something of their own, which is link summoning. What are we link summoning? That's the problem. Player S currently has no monsters on the field. Sorry, no, that's a lie. They have a Blue Eyes on the field. And they need to out the Flame Wingman, which they can. They can just attack with the Blue Eyes.
Okay, I have to go to the shop because I have to get another extension cord to make sure everything fits in there.
Heard none of that. Please restart.
I have to go back to the shop because I have to get an extension cord
Why?
to make sure that everything can fit into my little area.
Okay.
So I'll be right back.
Do we not have an extension cord?
No.
I feel like we need to buy like just 20 extensions.
I'll go buy 20 right now.
Please do not buy 20. If you're going anywhere, go Bunnings. It'll be cheapest.
Bunnings?
Yeah.
That's so far away.
No, it's not. It's the Bunnings is closer than everywhere else.
Okay, I'll go to Bunnings.
Let me just make sure they're open.
They're open until like 9 o'clock.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, right. They're open until like...
It's probably 7. 6.
7.
They close in 40 minutes.
Okay. So...
Go to Bunnings right now.
Okay.
But just quickly, are you getting an extension cable or?
Yeah, so I have a long one. So I want to just get like a shorter one from the wall to where my power is. And then I can use the long one to plug into like where my charging and everything is for the light.
Counter. Where'd you buy the tower you have in the bedroom?
Funny.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Buy another tower.
Oh yeah.
But actually, so buy a tower and an extension cable. So what you can do is you can run the extension cable to your tower, and then you can then plug that one you've got there, that 4, out of your tower underneath the... Does that make sense? Yeah, if you need to. But yeah, get a tower for that room. Because a tower on that little...
Yeah, I was gonna actually put the tower from that into there and like switch it around. But because
Just go buy another
I
tower.
need the USB one for my watch and stuff.
Oh, do you want to buy another one of those while you're out? If I send you money, can you get me a cable too?
Yeah, just send me.
Yeah. I need,
Send me what you need and send it through because I gotta go
I'll
now.
just give you the cable I need.
Hurry up!
Find it.
Your booty is out on the internet.
As it should be.
I'm gonna go put my jeans on.
It's
I'll be right back.
Wait.
Oh.
Need a new one of those. A nice, good one.
Oh, okay, the basic old one.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye. What is this called?
It should be called USB AIM. I think USB Mini.
Me?
I'll find it and search to you. Oh, also we have a bad lose streak.
Huh?
I'll send you some money for it too. I'll send you a streak now.
Thank you.
You girlfriends, am I right? Okay. Okay, so current board state. We're dealing with a player S with a board of Blue Eyes on board. In hand, they have 3 cards. Player X is currently dealing with a board of a set White Ninja. Oh, they have no entry. I'm so dumb. They could have used no entry. Okay. Oh, no, yes. They still have no entry. Yeah, okay. So no entry here to stop the Blue Eyes attack. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do this. Yep, I see how I want to do this now. Okay. Yep, so they have no entry. So they have a board of set White Ninja, set no entry, and in hand a Dark Magician and a Giant Soldier of Stone. Player S is going to normal Inpachi. So what does player S draw for turn? Player S is going to draw for turn a... I want player S to get a trap. Let's move Storming Mirror Force up here. Oh, no, I want to get a spell first. What's the spell I want to get? I want to get a draw spell, in all honesty. And so here's the thing what I want to do with the draw spell, right? I want to give them Desires. I think Desires is the funniest card to give them. Here's why. Desires kind of allows us to trick the deck a little. I'm going to be giving both these decks a copy of Desires. Reason being, with the way the scripted duel works, when they draw 10, or so when they banish 10, draw 2, the 10 they'll banish won't come up in the scripted duel ever again. Which means we can put in cards that might be really good that avoid the scripted rule. Which means, effectively, I have to make 30 card scripted decks with 10 cards of really good generic staples. This, I think, is genius, and I don't know why Konami didn't think of it. I'm really proud of this, and I really hope this works out how I want it to. So, we're going to give player S to draw Desires. They will activate Desires. Actually, no, hold on. I'm dumb. I don't want to give him Desires yet. I thought of something else. I want to give him Card Destruction. Card Destruction is a great spell to introduce this, and we have a hand of 1, 2, 3. Hand of 3. We should have Sparkman, Inpachi, Launcher Spider. So if we draw Card Destruction, we can Card Destruction for 3, draw 3 more. Which allows us to cycle stuff out. It also gets rid of all the vanillas. We move on to actual proper game now. How does it affect player X? I didn't save that, did I? God damn it. What song is this? Oh, it's from SA2. Okay, so player X will be discarding from hand the Soldier's Stone and the Dark Magician to draw 2 new cards. Which would be Raigeki and Draining Shield. Yep, I like this. Card Destruction works perfectly here for what I want to. So, in a Card Destruction, we're going to discard 3, draw 3. What are the 3 we're going to draw? We want to be drawing here. Okay, here's where we're going to start really messing with the deck, okay? Like, I mean really messing with the deck. We want to introduce now for the Synchro player Link Summoning. The Synchro player has a board of Blue Eyes and nothing else. The thing I want to be introducing here is I want for the Synchro player to have the ability to summon out the Charmers. I think the Charmers are the most easily generic Link monsters that are easy to understand for people. So we're going to be giving them a Dark the Dark Charmer. For this, we need a Dark monster to summon. We need just a very nice, very easy generic, but also good Dark monster. So what's a good generic Dark monster that doesn't ruin the deck for the purpose that we want it to, and is currently kind of not that bad, that we can draw off Card Destruction here? We're going to be drawing 3 cards of Card Destruction. We need one of them to be a Dark monster. The other one, I think, we'll do Swords Revealing Light. And then we'll do Storming Mirror Force. But what's the Dark monster we're going to pick? What is it currently... So this comes back to my idea of revolutionizing the starter deck. No, listen, I'm thinking maybe we move Dark Resonator up there. It introduces the tuners earlier, but in a position where we can't actually summon a tuner monster. Yeah, let's move Dark Resonator up here. So we're going to be drawing off card destruction Dark Resonator, Swords Within the Light, Storming Mirror Force. Okay. Okay, let's adjust the list here. Okay, player X now has Dark Rezo. Is that racist? Swords. Storming Mirror. Whereas player Y now has Raigeki. And what was the other one? This is mainly meant to be a little of a teaching lesson that sometimes be careful what you give your opponents. Raigeki and Draining Shield. Okay. The board is now no entry, White Ninja against a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, now we want to be able to summon the Dark Resonator, but we need something to tune it with to make a Link monster, which we don't really have at the moment. Actually, if we just put Reborn up here, we can make a full combo. Let's do Reborn instead of Swords. Yeah, so Resonator, Reborn, Storming Mirror Force. That's much better. Okay. Here, this will be the play. This is the combo line now. I understood it. Okay, so we're going to normal Dark Resonator. Normal Dark Resonator. We're going to use those then to... So we're going to use then Link... We're going to use Dark Resonator and Blue Eyes to Link, summon... Oh, this is actually really good mechanic. I just realized that this gets even better. Wait till you see what we're doing here. So we're going to then Link, summon Dark. Take Dark Magician. Monster Reborn, Blue Eyes. Okay, we now have a board of Monster Reborn, Dark Magician. We have a board of Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark Magician that we've stolen using Dark's effect, and a Blue Eyes White Dragon, Dark the Dark Charmer, Gloomy, and then a stolen Dark Magician. So the reason this is so good, Dark teaches us the importance of how zones it points to are relevant. It teaches the importance of the material as well as the link number. Okay, we do have to change a little something here, I've just realized as well. Problem with Dark is it's a search card, which you should be careful of. So we actually need to switch here. Okay, so we actually need to switch White Ninja with something different here. So we need to replace it with a card that bounces. And for that, I think Penguin Soldier is better. So we're replacing it a White Ninja with Penguin Soldier. Because we need to put, Dark back. We can't let it go to grave. Oh, is there a card that banishes both? Oh, DD Warrior Lady. Should we do that instead? Yeah, that teaches banishing. Let's do DD Warrior Lady. Let's go DD Warrior Lady. And with that, I honestly think we just remove Dark White Ninja completely, but I'll keep it for the moment in case it's relevant to the plan we want to make. So, we're going to be replacing it with DD Warrior Lady that we got here. Because Warrior Lady, after damage calculation, this covers penalty you to your Spanish card. Yep, that's way better. Way better, okay. Okay, so player S is going to, with the board they now have, go to battle phase. So we're going to go to battle. We're going to then... chain no entry. Now, why is this so important? This teaches the players Link monsters cannot be in defense position. By chaining no entry here, we will be flipping into defense Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. We will not be switching the Dark, however, because it's still in it. It cannot be in defense position. It's a Link monster. Dark will then attack into... so then Dark, attack... trigger Warrior Lady. Banish both. This teaches now the importance of banishing. Dark will not be triggering because will not be destroyed by a battler card effect. So we do not get the search, which means we keep the script going. And it teaches that the banish zone is a thing. This was great. This is a really good term for teaching gameplay mechanics. We've taught Link. We've taught everything about how Link works, really, in terms of they can't be in defense. And we've taught the importance of how banishing can avoid triggering certain card effects. We've also taught the danger of giving your opponent more resources with card destruction. Cool, so they will now pass. We're going to go turn 8 now with player X. Now we're drawing Raigeki. Oh, we set the Storming Mirror, don't we, here? Yeah, 100%. So player will also, before pass, set Storming Mirror. Yeah, so set Mirror Force pass. Okay, player X now will draw Raigeki and shotgun it. That'll pop the board. Player S is now left with no cards on the field, aside from a set Mirror Force, and in their hand, a Swords of Revealing Light. Player Y now has a hand of... Oh, no, sorry, they already had the Raigeki. Yeah, they got them off card destruction, so we need to... Okay, here we go. So they're not drawing Raigeki, they need to draw a monster card. I'm just going to do this right now. Get rid of Thousand Knives. It's not coming up at all. It's not good. Cost down might have a use because of the way it works. But we want to give... We want a easily summable 4 that's just a good beater. We probably want to head towards Xyz now, so maybe Gagaga Magician. Gagaga Magician's a good Xyz introduction card. Yeah, let's bring Gagaga Magician up here. Yeah, so I'm going to draw Gagaga Magician. Activate Raigeki. Summon Gagaga. Battle. Attack. Chain. Storming Mirror. Bounce. Set Draining Shield. Pass. Okay. Back to player S now. Player S in his hand has a Swords Revealing Light and nothing else, and we're going to give him nothing else because we want to stall now. We need time to make the duel. We mean the players accumulate resources again. So we are going to have them draw. Oh no, they haven't drawn. No, they're drawing swords for turn, aren't they? Yes, because we changed it. We gave them Reborn instead. Okay, so we're going to Destiny draw swords, activate swords, pass. because it's the only card they have. Now on turn 10, player X. Player X is going to be drawing Cost Down. A card that doesn't really do anything at the moment, but we're going to come back to, I think. Do we want to keep Cost Down? Maybe, actually. We kind of want to accumulate resources, so we're going to actually replace that with Cyber Dragon, because they have no monster on the field, so Cyber Dragon does nothing at the moment. So Cyber Dragon's a card that we've just drawn that doesn't do anything. I like it. Let's put it on the script. Draw Cyber Dragon, pass, turn 11. Player S will now draw. So what we've introduced... We need to introduce Xyz next. That's what we're all building up to. Okay, so we're going to then draw Scapegoat. Draw Scapegoat, set, pass. We love Pumpkin Hill. Okay, so now we're going to draw Call the Haunted. Actually, now we're going to draw Eldritch. Draw Eldritch, pass. Okay, how many turns on swords is that now? That's turn 2. Okay, player S now. The reason I want Eldritch here instead of here, I want them to draw Call and use Eldritch's effect to target a card on the field, send to the graveyard, which is meant to be showing the importance of chaining, but we'll get to this. And then we need another 4 here soon, so I'm going to find another 4. God, the X-Dex main is horrible. I think Star Drawing is a good 4. Let's move Star Drawing up here. We're going to want that soon. Okay. Player S will draw. Not Desires. We don't want that yet. Let's go Warrior Returning Alive. No, we want to get a... We want to get, I think, Dark Resonator back. Well, puts a Fiend back in hand. Maybe just give him one-time passcode. Let's just move one-time passcode up. Yeah, draw 1 passcode, pass. Turn 14, X. So swords, end of X1, end of X2. So the end of this is when they'll lose swords, okay. Okay, I'm gonna draw Call the Haunted. Now, we don't want to draw Call. We want to put something else in between here. Should we teach Lynx now? Maybe teaching Lynx isn't a bad idea, instead of just wasting a bunch of turns. Yeah, let's teach. We're gonna use Digusto Emerald here now to summon back Dark Magician. Yeah, okay. Let's put Star Drawing here. Okay, so we're gonna draw Star Drawing. Summon. So draw Star Drawing, summon, overlay, Digusto, Emerald. Oh wait, no, I haven't summoned a 4 yet, have I? Oh yeah, they've got. Oh yeah, no, guy going back to hand. Oh, we should have summoned it then. So draw Cyber Dragon. Yeah, so that should have been summon Gaga. Pass. Okay, so back in turn 10, we summoned Gaga, then passed. And then we drew Eldritch. No point tributing the Gaga Magician for Cyber Dragon, so we left it. Okay. Overlay Dagusto Emerald. Summon Dark Magician. A lot of DM stuff here, which is good, because it makes people that love DM happy. Yeah, and you're great. So we summon Dark Magician back. And then pass for Swords to Die. 10, 15. Okay, let's do a Synchro Summon now. Actually, no, we want to stall for one more turn. What do we want to get? We want to get, I kind of want Call the Haunted in this deck. We're going to have Reborn, so we don't want to double up on it. What's a usually special summonable card that doesn't search? I want another Resonator. I think that's an easy thing to do. It's just another Resonator. Red Resonator looks pretty good. What's Crimson do? This one's search, doesn't it? Locks us into Dark Dragon Synchros, though, which we're not playing any. Okay, yeah, we want to use Red Resonator here, then. Yeah, so we want to use Red Resonator. Because what's in our hand at this point? It's just been the stuff we've been drawing, isn't it? Yeah, we've got nothing else. So we want to use Warrior Returning Alive previously, and then we can use the combo here to then make... Yeah, Warrior Returning Alive and Red Resonator makes then a Synchro 5. Oh, no, it makes a Synchro 6. Okay, we're gonna make Coral Dragon instead. Yeah, we're gonna make Coral Dragon instead. Okay. Player S. Draw. Warrior Returning Alive. Yep, and then just pass. Yeah, because their opponent has Dagusto Emerald and Dark Magician on the field. With... Oh, they haven't used the Draining Shield yet, have they? It's okay, we can save that. Oh, no, yeah, we're gonna let that get... We're gonna pop that with Coral Dragon. Yep, cool, I like that. Okay, player X now. So, by this turn 15 is going to teach players the importance of keeping information close to the chest. No point using Warrior Revealing Alive, because right now they don't know what you have in your hand. So you can keep that and just keep them guessing. You have Scapegoat set, you know you're safe. Which now gets into where they're going to now use Eldritch. Okay, so I'm going to draw, call, activate Eldritch, chain Scapegoat. Okay, so here's the thing. They're going to use now Eldritch here. So they have in hand Eldritch Cyber Dragon. Set, Draining Shield, on board, Dagusto Emerald, Dark Magician. Eldritch is important, yes. Now, they're going to use Eldritch's effect. Words are hard. Yeah, so Eldritch, send this card at one spell trap card from hand in the graveyard, which is going to be the Call of the Haunted. Take one card on the field, send it to the graveyard. Then use this targeting the Scapegoat. We then chain Scapegoat, get 4 Scapegoat tokens. This now is just stuck there. It doesn't do anything. Now, how's the revive effect work? Someone's spell trap, you control the go of it. Add this card to your hand. You switch someone's own monster from your hand. If you do, until the end of your opponent's turn against those attacking and destroy card effects. Teaches the importance of protection. Kind of like that. Just says card effects, so we can beat over it still. Eldritch is exactly 2,500, isn't it? Is there a stronger 6 that I could put in here? Actually, no. I got a better idea. We haven't used one-time pass because there's no point getting it, so I'm going to move this back later, actually. I want to get a card that allows us to manipulate attack values. Which, instead of Backup Rider, I'm actually thinking a better card would be Chalice. So I'm going to put Chalice here. Now, we'll do Chalice after Warrior Returning Alive. So we're gonna switch things around. We're gonna move Warrior Returning Alive as the draw to turn 13 instead of one-time passcode. But again, no point using it because the opponent had on their field... Oh, no, because they're Gargo Magician. So your Warrior Returning Alive gets Sparkman beat over it. Okay, I need to think of this a little better then. Move Red Resonator there. Okay, Red Resonator is going to be moved there. Okay, so we still want Warrior Returning Alive at turn 15. And then turn 13 is now going to be draw Red Resonator. Pass. Okay. So this is now teaching more importance of patience. Okay. So yeah, so now when they draw Warrior Returning Alive, they do actually have the chance to make a synchro. Because you can... add back add back Sparkman, normal Resonator, special Sparkman, make a Synchro 6. Yeah, make a Synchro 6. But instead of doing that, there's no point because their Synchro 6 is only 2400 attack and they have Dark Magician on field. So they're just going to beat over it. Because we don't have another card in our hand to discard. We have a hand of just 2 cards, right? Yeah, so we need to wait and draw a card, then make Coral Dragon, then we can pop the whole board. Okay, so turn 17. Synchro. Draw Chalice. Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead of it. So we're still doing turn 16. So yeah, they'll chain Scapegoat, get 4 tokens, activate Eldritch Grave Effect, send shield, Draining Shield, and then take out 3 tokens. Now, could Scapegoat tokens be used for Synchro Summon? They can, so we can actually use them for a Synchro Summon here. So we'd actually go for Synchro 7 if we wanted to, which is actually Reno Saber. Oh, never mind, this fits our purpose. Okay, never mind. I want to do this instead. So instead of Chalice... Sorry, I'm switching things again. We want Dark Hole. I probably will use Chalice, though. We're going to use Dark Hole instead here. Oh, but I lose the token by doing that. I'm dumb. Maybe I just do Raigeki again. Is Raigeki limited? Now Raigeki's at 3. Cool. I'm putting a Raigeki in both decks. Because it's the only card that works for the purpose I need it to. It's semi-limited in the OCG? That's weird. Okay, both decks get a Raigeki. I've made my mind up. We move Darkhold down here, I might consider it. Move Chalice down here too. I'll move Desires down. All these stuff we're adding, I'm gonna put down here for the moment, because I'm gonna put them in a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna draw Raigeki. How long have we been streaming? Oh, an hour. I mean, we are making a whole duel. I imagine it's not quick. Okay, draw Raigeki, activate, kill all, well, either Eldritch Remains. Yeah, Eldritch Remains, okay. Warrior, return, Sparkman, normal red, special spark, synchro summon, Rhino Saber. Oh no, because we need to draw 2 cards. Okay, this is where we actually need Desires. Never mind. So we actually need... Okay, we're doing it now, boys. We're doing it, ladies and gentlemen. We're putting Desires in. We don't have enough card resources to actually make this. So we need Raigeki and a card to discard for Rhino Saber to be able to beat over Eldritch. This is a stronger 7 I can think of. Nah, we'll just stick with what they gave us for now. Some of the 7s. Clearwing. Does Clearwing work here? I'm up a Clearwing in. What am I doing? No, it's only targeted. Damn, I want to put Clearwing in. What else fits? AFD. Where's Rarity Collection? Let me get that up. I'm gonna use Rarity Collection kind of like a guideline, I guess. When I'm searching, I'm only gonna use Rarity Collection 2. I want the set list. There it is. I want the Yu-Gi-Oh! Database one particularly, because then I can see the card effects and stuff as I'm going. Now, I didn't include a Synchro 7. Okay. We're just gonna use Rhino 7. Okay, this is where we're putting Desires in. This is where we're putting Desires in, so we're putting Desires in. So, this is where we're putting in 10 cards that have the ability to be banished, that we actually think are good and just can be played and make the deck better overall. For this, start. Tour Guide. We play a lot of Fiends. It's a good card. Yeah, we play like a lot of Fiends. Yep. I'm getting a call. Give me a second. We're back. Okay. Back to scripting the duel. Where were we? Okay, normal red, special spark, synchro summon Rhino Saber. Okay, that's right. This is where we now need desires. This is where we came up to issues. So we need to draw desires before any of this. Let's change it to... So at the beginning, we'll say... Draw desires. Activate. Draw Raigeki. And we see something discard. Something that we can discard that comes back. What's a card in the graveyard that revives itself? Does this deck have one, first of all? Oh, Quillbolt. Should just move Quillbolt up? Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do Raigeki and Quillbolt. Or do we want another tuner? I feel this deck's really lacking on tuners. What's another tuner? We can get Jet Synchron. Let's get some Synchrons. Synchrons are easy. Maybe Junk Converter? I have a Necro Synchron I could put in here, maybe. Nah, it searches. Big sad. On your market set goes pretty good, actually. I might put that in as an option card. You see, the problem with, like, Jet, though, is, like, it searches, and I don't want anything that searches. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with Quillbolt for now. It's just easy. Ooh, no, Plague is a good option, actually. Plague Spreader Zombie. What's another one? Glow Up Bulb. Oh, Glow Up Bulb's still banned. I forgot you're still banned. Why are you banned? Okay, I'm gonna put this down here because this should be in if it could. So I'm just gonna put this down here just to show, like, this card should be legal again and be in this deck. Okay, we'll work with Quillbolt for now. It's easy. We can work with Quillbolt. Okay. Oh, my 10 caps locks on. Quillbolt. Activate Raigeki. Elvish Remains. Warrior Return Sparkman. Normal Red. Special Spark. Synchro Summon Rhino Saber. Discard Quillbolt. Battle. So the Rhino Saber will be, what, 3,100? Yeah, to the 20 wants to be 600 damage to the XX's player. So XLP will be... What's XLP? It's still 7,800, right? Yeah, so it's going to be taking 600. So 7,200. So, pass. So now... So yeah, Synchro S player is passing now on just a Rhino Saber with 3,100 attack points. Okay, we're on turn 18 now. And we've now done all 4 mechanics. We've done a fusion, we've done a link, we've done a Xyz, we've done a synchro. Brilliant. Now this is where it gets complicated, because now we actually need to wrap up the duel and show more cards. Okay, so let's move back over to player X now. I want them to get their aces out, so I want them to summon Zeus and I want them to summon Prime Heart. Because I like the aces as a concept, so we should keep them. I think Zeus should win the duel, in all honesty. Zeus is a card that's like a very big ender, and the Xyz deck is the best deck. So, what is X working with again? So X has Raigeki in hand. Oh, sorry, I think just Cyber Dragon in hand now. Yeah, just a Sidra. Should we give him Nova and Infinity? I kind of like that. Maybe just Nova. Synergize with Fusion too. I'd like it. And then we can synergize for a Cyber Dragon's fusion. What's a Cyber Dragon fusion we want to summon off this? Cyber Eternity Dragon. I want to be something I own, because I want to actually make these decks in real life. Maybe Chimera Mecha Fleet? Nah, because it doesn't meet the requirements. Let's just, maybe just Cyber End or Cyber, yeah, I think we just put Cyber End in. Just a big guy, just a big dude. Okay, and then we'll put Nova in. And then, in exchange, let's just get rid of Giga Brilliant. This card is bad. I don't want it here. So that way we now have 2 4s, a 5, and then Zeus. Yeah, now we've got... This is what I want to show as well, is a unique fusion and a unique... So, like, 2 unique fusions. I would not call either of these meta relevant, but I might put more in. I'm still working on this. This is a concept after all. Okay, so we have the Sidra. So what are we facing? We're facing the big boy. Okay, so I need another 5. Another 5 machine. What's another 5 machine? It's easy to get out. It's not Sidra. I'm trying to remember the old combo. Galaxy Soldier? Now he searches. Help me, Google. What are level 5 machines that special summon themselves? The Solar Windjammer? Yeah, but Sidra. They're both the Sidra thing. Surely there's a Cyber Dragon monster, like, this card is treated as a 5. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Dre. Okay, then we've just put Dre in. Perfect. I found it. Yes, they discarded Call. So yeah, this is where we are now. So yeah, Dre. Yeah. This card's normal. You can make all Cyber Dragon cards you control from level 5. You have to someone's turn. It's focused on machine monsters. This card is banished target one Cyber Dragon you control. Perfect. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Does my purpose. And I should have a copy of this too. Okay. Where's my script? There we go. Okay, player X will draw Dre. Special Sidra. Normal Dre. Xyz. Nova. Nova effect. 4200 attack. Battle. So battle attacks. It's 4200 into 3100. So that'll be 1100 life points damage. So S's life points were at 59, so now be at 4800. Yep, and then pass. I imagine detach from material, then target one Cyber Dragon in your graveyard. Can Nova target a side that's already there? Hold on. This could be illegal. Let's check. Nova rulings. Oh, you need the target already there. Ah, this complicates things now, because now we have an issue. We don't have a Cyber Dragon in grave. I think the solution is we just play more Cyber Dragons. But how do we revise the script to work with this? What's a card that can somehow draw and send at the same... Card Trooper? Card Trooper's in the other deck! What's a card in this deck that I can use for this purpose? We can use Xyz Reborn as a way to get Zeus at the end of this, I'm thinking. How many cards are opponents field? Just the one. Just the one big one. I think my brain's hurting too much. I think I'm gonna maybe call it here for the time being and come back to this idea. It's working well though. We're at a solid progression point. We just need it to retain is the problem where we're at now. So we've managed to plot out 18 turns, and let's walk through them. Okay. Both players will draw with 5 cards in hand. Synchro player will set Harp and pass. Turn to Xyz player will draw Avion, normal Legend, attack into the Harp. 1800 to 2000. They will take 200 damage to the life points and pass. Turn 3, the Synchro player will draw Swordstalker, tribute the Harp to summon Swordstalker, attack for 200 life points damage. Turn 4, the Xyz player will draw Traden, activate it, sending Rabid Dragon to draw Polymerization and no entry. They will Polymerization with Avian and Bersintrix for Flame Wingman, attacking the... Oh, it doesn't teach 2 tributes, but we're just going to ignore that, and we're going to put that in the book, because I think 2 tributes is a dumb mechanic, especially for a modern... No one is 2 tributing in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! It's as simple as that. Plus, that's taught by the fact that just the card in your hand, you can't 2 tribute. Like, you can't tribute summon it. Okay, that works. Okay, we're going to poly with Avion and Bersintrix for Flame Wingman, attack Flame Wingman into the Swordstalker, hitting for 100, and then the burning for an extra 2,000, reducing the Synchro player's life points from 7,800 to 5,900. No, sorry. That's wrong, isn't it? Oh, no, from 8,000 to 5,900. They will then set no entry and pass the turn. Turn 5, the... Oh, that was the Xyz player turn. What am I talking about? Yeah, turn... Turn 5, the Synchro player will draw the Piper card. They will set it and pass. Turn 6, the Xyz player will draw DD Warrior Lady. They will activate... they will attack into the set Piper. Piper will trigger, special summon the Blue Eyes from hand. Flamewing will burn for 100 life points damage, putting the Synchro player at 5,800. The Xyz player will set a DD Warrior Lady and pass, knowing that they have nothing that they can currently contest the Blue Eyes. Turn 7, the Synchro player will draw card destruction. They will shotgun it, discarding their whole hand, drawing Dark Resonator, Monster Reborn, and Stormy Mirror Force. The Xyz player will discard everything, drawing Raigeki and Draining Shield. The Synchro player will now normal the Dark Resonator they've gotten off the card destruction. They will link summon Dark using the Dark Resonator and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. The Dark will then take the Dark Magician from the opponent's grave. They will finally use Monster Reborn to summon back the Blue Eyes they just use as material, giving them a board of 3 monsters. They will enter battle. The opponent will chain the entry of the battle phase with no entry, putting Dark Magician Blue Eyes into defense position. They will still attack the Dark into the face down. It will be DD Warrior Lady, which will trigger, banishing both of them. The Synchro player will now set the Stormy Mirror Force and pass the turn. Turn 8, the Xyz player will draw a Giga Magician, activate Raigeki, normal summon the Giga Magician, go into battle, attacking directly. The opponent will now chain the Stormy Mirror Force, returning it back to the hand. The Xyz player will set the Draining Shield, pass the turn. The Synchro player will now draw Swords of Revealing Light, the only card they have. They will activate it and pass the turn. The Xyz player will draw Cyber Dragon, resummon the Giga Magician, and pass with just that. This is meant to be baiting out the Draining Shield, in all honesty. I'm out of water. Gotta get more water after this. The Synchro player will now draw Scapegoat, set it, and pass, knowing they're still protected by swords, which is now on turn 1. It's turn 1.5. The Xyz player will draw Eldritch and pass the turn. Turn 2 on swords now. The Synchro player will draw Red Resonator and pass the turn. The Xyz player will now draw Star Drawing, knowing it's the last turn on swords. They will normal summon it, overlay it with the Giga Magician for Daigusto Emerald. They will use its ability to summon Dark Magician and pass the turn. The Synchro player will now draw Warrior Returning Alive. They will simply pass the turn, knowing that they have nothing to do, and they're happy with the set Scapegoat. The Xyz player will draw Call of the Haunted. They will trigger Eldritch here to pop the face down, seeing a clear path for massive damage here with the Daigusto Emerald and the Dark Magician on the board. It is going to be a Scapegoat, which will get chained directly. This will put 4 tokens on the Synchro player's field. The Xyz player will activate the Eldritch's effect, sending the Draining Shield they have set to the grave to summon it back. They will then go to battle, taking out all 3 of the 4 tokens, passing turn. Turn 17, the Synchro player will draw Desires. They will activate it. They will banish 10 to draw 2, drawing off this a Raigeki and a Quillbolt Hedgehog. They will activate the Raigeki, popping Dark Magician and Daigusto Emerald. The Eldritch will remain, however, due to its innate protection effect of, let's cut your hands for someone's almost from your hand. If you do it until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1,000 attack defense and can only destroy about card effects. Yep. Oh, shit, the gain. Oh, I made a mistake. I didn't account for the gain. Script is broken. I can't increase the attack by enough now for my Rhino Warrior. Okay, here's what we're going to do here. I made fun of it. We need Backup Rider. It's as simple as that. Backup Rider fixes the problem. We can buff this up to... words are hard. We can buff this up to 3,900 to 3,500. So I'm just going to redo the battle damage here quickly before I continue reading the script and change the term. We're also going to change things then, so we're going to summon the Coral Dragon instead. And we're going to keep the token. So the exit play was at 76. And then I'm going to be taking... Oh, they're still taking 400. Oh, they were taking 600 before. Oh, my math was on the first. Okay, well, so yeah, so 72. My incorrect math was actually the correct math. Yeah, 35, yeah, 39 or 35, 400 damage. Yeah, okay. Let me continue. Okay. They will draw Raigeki and Backup Rider. They'll activate Raigeki, Eldritch will remain. They will then Warrior Returning Alive to get Sparkman back to hand. They will normal Red Resonator, special summon the Sparkman using Red Resonator's special ability. Because one special summon one level for a level from your hand. Yep. They will then Synchro Summon the two of them to make Coral Dragon. They will then activate Backup Rider, increasing Coral Dragon to 3,900 attack points, attacking the Backup Rider attacking the Eldritch, which will be over it. They will then take 400 damage, reducing the Xyz player to 7,200, and pass the turn on a token and Coral Dragon. And now where we're currently at is the Xyz player is trying to find a way to out the... They don't... Okay, this actually makes things a lot easier now. I can actually work a lot better now with what I want to do when I return now. Because I kind of work myself in a hole there with the really strong Rhino Saber. But no, because Coral Dragon goes back down to 24. I see where they put Backup Rider in the deck now. I'm sorry, Backup Rider. Please forgive me. You're actually really, really good for this little scenario we need. Okay, so the where we're leaving off is hand. The Synchro player in hand has nothing. Board of Coral and Token. X player hand is Cyber Dragon, and that's it. Because, yeah, everything went that turn completely. It's just the Cyber Dragon in hand. And the Synchro player has the Coral and Token. And no cards left in hand. And we've managed to introduce all 4 mechanics here. It's just quickly, we're going to go back here. We're going to put in... what's the other charmer? I don't remember the... Lyn? Is it Lyn? I think her name's Lyn. Yeah, we put it... Lina. Okay, we put Lyn in too. There we go. Likewise, we're going to come back here to S, and we're actually... Oh, sorry, X. I want to put in here a Garura. I think Garura is just a nice... very meta-relevant synchro for the modern day. Actually, there's another card I was thinking of putting in here. Never mind, I want this. Might do these 3. I want to reprint Guilty Gear Freed in here because I think it's a card that needs a needs a reprint. Do you have this thing up to 35 with its ability? How's the Flame Wingman get out of it again? So the Xyz player summons Flame Wingman turn 4. They then attack into it turn 6. Turn 7. Wait, hold on. I think I'm missing something. How did they... I don't realize where Flame Wingman leaves the field. Play with it. Summon Flame Wingman turn 4. Set no entry. They draw Piper. Set Piper pass. City Warrior Lady. Attack set Piper. Trigger summon a Blue Eyes. Draw card destruction. Activate card destruction. Normal Dark Resonator. Link summon Dark. Take Dark Magician. General entry, Dark attacks, the Warrior Lady, banish both, set Mirror Force, pass. Player X, Player S. Player X still has the fusion. Oh, okay, Storming Mirror bounces it back. Okay, that's where it happens. Okay, so they bounce Flame Wingman and Gargaga. Okay. Hello. How are we? Your hair looks nice. Yeah, that's nice too. It's nice, I like it. Yeah. Why would I lie? You having a good time?
Yeah.
My brain hurts.
Why?
I'm having to make a scripted duel for the thing. It's going well so far. I think this is a good way at teaching the mechanics of the game while also being relevant. Because that's what my big thing is. I'm trying to set these to these rules.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I'll be out in a minute to get some water anyway. Actually, or do you want to get me some water? If you don't mind. Thank you. Keyword is you don't mind. If you mind, then you mind. You know. Love her. Woman of my dreams. Okay. So. Yeah, so that's how they out the Flame Wingman. It's the Storming Mirror Force bounces it back to the extra deck. Which also is a good way of teaching people that when an extra deck monster leaves the field, it says bounce to the hand, it goes to the extra deck. This is brilliant! I imagine that's probably what Konami tried to do as well. But it works really well in my example that I've just made, so I'm going to say that it's me, and I'm going to take all the credit. Beautiful. Send it to me. I want that. You're a queen. Love you. You playing games now?
Yeah, this
Cool. Enjoy. Okay, so that's where we're at. So, ultimately, I'm realizing that I could probably just put Guilty Gear Fruit in here, and it might actually retain the life points a bit. It stops targeting. I don't think there's anything that's happened that's targeted Flame Wingman. So we probably could just put Guilty Gear Fruit instead of Flame Wingman. But I don't know if that's too much of a ramp up, so I'm just going to keep both in here for the time being and consider it my options. Ultimately, it will protect some life points a little. So, when you attack over the Sword Stalker, it'll be... Do you have a spell to banish? Yeah, you can banish the Poly. So you can buff this up to 3,500 and deal 1,500 life point damage. That would instead be... instead of being 5,900, be 6,500. And then... There's still the trade and engrave to... But is there another battle? No, that's the only battle. Oh, there's the battle on the Piper. But that's a defense position, so it wouldn't matter. So it would actually increase the Synchro player's life points by an extra 600. Which at the moment could be a little relevant. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying Guilty Gear. I do want to put Guilty Gear Freed in this. I think it is a card that is both kind of anime inspired and also it needs a reprint. Because it's a King's Court card. And it's really expensive. I like where it's going so far. I think we've got some real strong progress. So where we're currently at is the Synchro player has a Coral Dragon on the field by itself, as well as a token. The X player has a Cyber Dragon in hand and nothing on board. Player X needs something to trigger a comeback here, and we need to see what that's going to be. I'm leaning into Cyber Dragons. It's a very fun archetype that a lot of people have fans for. I think Nova is a card that has a lot of potential in this kind of thing we're making, as it allows us to summon a just special summon out Cyber End of its ability if destroyed by card effect, and it buffs itself up. But the problem is I need another Cyber Dragon Engrave to trigger that. That's where we're currently at next time. So I need to figure out a way to basically stall for 2 turns, get a Cyber Dragon Engrave. What we could probably do is just have 2 Sidras. So we just, yeah, that's not bad. It's like just draw a second Sidra, and you're stuck with Sidra, and then stall a turn against Coral Dragon. And then what's player S gonna draw? Well, we move stuff around, but we could probably just make it be Quillbolt or something. Let's do that quickly now, because I've just had the idea, so I don't want to waste it. Okay, so turn 18, player X, draw Cyber Dragon. So Dragon number 2, defense, pass, turn 19, Synchro, draw, draw what? Just Quillbolt, I guess. We don't even need to discard. Maybe draw on your mark, get set, go. Yeah, let's replace with draw on your mark, get set, go. Activate. Battle. Attack. Pass. Yep, and then turn 20. Here's what we're bringing that back, what we had with draw, Dre, yada yada. Because you need a valid target, okay. On your mark's a good way to... I actually like on your mark in this deck, because it speeds up the way we want the duel to go. Because of the way we're summoning it, it doesn't get the search, but I want to put a Synchron in this deck somewhere. So that way it is a valid card in the non... like, the non-version of where this deck is... The non-scripted deck. There we go. And plus, it means... It's basically kind of like, Shard of Greed. Once per turn, you're standby, play a single card on this card. You remove 2 single cards from your field and send this card to the graveyard. Draw 2 cards and send 1 from your hand to the graveyard. Very good card. I think it's going to be very important in terms of what I want to do with this deck. For the Synchro variant. Because it's a good Synchro card. So, yeah. Okay, so now, player X, turn 20. This is where we'll wrap it up. I'm going to draw Dre, special the Sidra, normal Dre, Xyz into Nova. They're going to then Nova effect... Special Sidra. Banish. For 4,200 attack. That's how this works, right? Attach one material from this card. Take 1 Cyber Dragon. You have a special summon that target once per turn. Perfect. You banish 1 Cyber Dragon from your hand or face up on your monster zone. This card against turn attack at the end. Yep, so we now have a Sidra in grave as well as a Sidra's material. So we're to attach material to get the Sidra in grave, summon it back. Let's get another Cyber Dragon. There we go. Yep, then I'm going to get the Cyber Dragon. Then they banish it, make it 4,100 attack to the Coral Dragon. Yeah, so it's going to be 4,200 on 2,400 is the case with this now. So, how much damage? That's a lot of damage, isn't it, for the Synchro player? Do we want to mitigate that a little? What's a way to mitigate battle damage or minimize it? Maybe instead of on your mark, get set, go. No, because then they've got no cards on the board. Oh, the token buys us a turn, I guess. What's a card that affects battle damage? It's not Wabuku. Oh my god, there's 98 pages of cards with damage in them at some point. Half Unbreak kind of works here. Maybe we use that. My aircon got really quiet suddenly, and it's kind of gotten hot in here. What the fuck? I think we use half Unbreak. Because it protects the Coral Dragon, too. We can put in defense then and just stall. Yeah, this is a good card. Let's do this. Half Unbreak. This is perfect for our duel. Yep, so set half Unbreak. Target wants to feel this turn that monster's going to be short of battle. Also, any battle damage you take from attacks over the monster is halved. Brilliant! So there, we have the battle damage now. Okay, so battle. Chain. Half Unbreak. So the synchro player's life points. So it's 42 on 24, which is normally 18. Half of 18's 900. So they'll take 900 damage onto their 1500. Oh, it's an even 5,000. How perfect is that? And they keep the Coral Dragon notably. So they're starting turn 21 with an empty hand and the Coral and the token. Versus Nova. Just Nova, right? Yeah, board of just Nova. And another empty hand. So they both have an empty hand now. So they've used every single card in their resource up until the point we're at. Which is good, because now we have a point where we can stall them and give them cards that don't have a current purpose, but will come up later on. Looking forward to this, yeah. Okay, good stopping point. We've successfully crafted out 21 turns of this idea of mine of fixing the 2-player starter deck in the form of a script. Oh no, my message is too long. Of course it is. I put this in I have a little Discord server that I use as what is basically a diary. There we go. Just made it 2 messages. In terms of the cards we've put, let's just take a quick chance to evaluate what we've managed to do here today. So in terms of the cards that we've put in here, we're obviously keeping the most of the core idea of the deck. Why am I still wearing my watch? I'm not, it's just wasting time on my wrist, and it's kind of annoying me. Okay. I'm pretty happy with this. So ignoring the vanillas, because they're gonna suck, they're gonna be bad, they have to be here for teaching purposes. We have Trade-In, Polymerization, No Entry, DD Warrior Lady, Raigeki, Draining Shield, Gargantua Magician, Cyber Dragon, Eldritch, Star Drawing, Call the Haunted, Cyber Dragon, and Cyber Dragon Dre. I like this. I like these cards. There's some really good ones here, like Raigeki, and just cards that are always good, like Polymerization. There's cards that are good for this deck, like Trade-In, No Entry, cards that are good for older formats, like DD Warrior Lady. Cards that teach Xyz easily, Gargantua Magician, and Star Drawing. Cards that are just fun for people that like Cyber Dragon. Yeah, no, this is, we've done a good job here, I think, with these cards. I think these are good cards for teaching people. In terms of stuff we've changed, we put in Poly, Warrior Lady, Raigeki. We moved Gargantua Magician up here. We moved Sidra up here. We moved Star Drawing up here. We put in a second Sidra and a Dry. We didn't change that much, really. And through this, we've managed to summon a fusion and 2 Xyz monsters, an Xyz 4 and an Xyz 5. Good job, us. Let's check the Synchro deck out. Again, initial 6, we've switched Ryuran for Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's just way more recognizable. People like it more. Fits what we're trying to do with the deck. We've skipped a bunch of the excess junk from the Synchro deck. We put in cards like Card Destruction, move Dark Resonator up here, put in Monster Reborn, move Storming Force further up, move Soldier of Light further back, because I think this is a horrible introduction of spell cards, because it's a lie. It's a spell card that should be a continuous spell card. Anyway, We've inserted extra cards like Red Resonator, Pot of Desires to increase the pace to match the pace that you get them from trade-in. We might also put Allure of Darkness in one of these decks as well, just to further increase the speed of being able to draw cards, I'm thinking. We've also put in cards like Raigeki and Hearth Unbreak, which is just funny. So we do need to work on balancing these decks at the end of the day. So I think with Raigeki in the... Oh, Raigeki's in both, right. So yeah, we're even sharing cards, the Raigeki in both. Because there is also an idea to be made where you can combine these two decks together and end up with a really good deck. We kind of are seeing that in ways. I probably might even put Desires in both decks. At the end of it, you have 2 Desires, 2 Raigeki, some stuff like that. No, I like where this is going. And over here, we put in 2 links with Dark and Liner. Problem with this is for every fusion we put in, we're gonna need a link to put in as well. I can't think of any other like really good generic links that aren't these. But I didn't think of one. We could put access code in here, which isn't that bad an idea in all honesty. So I'll consider what I could do, or even if not access code, maybe like another really like a big end board card. But I was thinking access code could be a very good card to reprint because I think doing access code versus Zeus is kind of really on point. But we'll see. Because I would need something in here that I think matches it in terms of, like, strength. I don't think it's Cyber End Dragon. Is there another... This just summons a warrior. Or, a machine fusion. Can we just get a bit of a search criteria going on here? Of machine fusions? My god, I've never used the search thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's still... There we go. Machine... Genre? Oh, what is that? Card type? Oh, subtype. There we go. Machine fusion. Apply. There's not that many. We'll do these by release date. Yeah, because we can actually just see things as they are then. Ignoring all these ban cards. What's the most recent machine fusion? Gold Pride Rollerballer. Storage Pod apparently is one. This isn't bad. I could use this. We could use that. TCG exclusive. I don't even know when this came out. Yagamaru, Dynatank. Yeah, we can't summon that off of it. And then these Cyber Eternity. Does nothing. Does nothing. Ooh, this would be funny. During duel, use special summon both above cards banished. During your opponent's turn, you can banish 1 card from your deck. Whoa, hold on. What? During your opponent's turn, you can banish 1 card from your deck or extra deck. Banish face up, banish all cards opponent controls, and then graveyard. Yeah, there's no shot that you can summon that. So here's the thing. The whole, like, where is it? Let me get in front of us. The whole, like, must first be special summon thing. Ancient Gear Megaton Golem. Card text your not activate special. Fusion summon you tomorrow. Yeah, it just loses all its effects. Cyber Darkness Dragon. Oh, well, hold on. This has synergy. Gains attack you with the rich attack the monster equipped to the boss effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send 1 equipped card you control the code. Maybe we pick this. Just Cyber Darkness Dragon. I think this is a good contender instead of this, actually. The problem is you can't raw summon this in any way. You can only summon it with off of Nova. That's the only, like, kind of downside to it. But there's other stuff in here that you just wouldn't be able to summon anyway, so maybe it's fine. Because, yeah, if this card is special summoned, you can... It's just the must first be fusion summon thing. I don't know how that works. Let me look at the ruling. Here we go. Associate fusion summon. Hmm. Let me see. Cyber Dragon Nova off. Where are they? Into Cyber Darkness Dragon. Take like a man, my kingdom, the night of the wind. I don't get it. Okay, so it just says must first be fusion summoned. I think that means, like, you can't special summon it. So I don't think we can get Cyber Darkness Dragon off of Nova, unfortunately. It doesn't say ignoring the summoning positions. I'll put it down here for now. Alright then, I think Storage Pod's a good option. Sure about battle while a monster special summon your graveyard is on the field. From the graveyard is on the field. If a monster special summon from the hand while this monster is on the field, you can target one card you draw, one card your opponent controls, destroy them. This just seems good. I don't even know what this is from. But there's really, like, not many, like, other better options for it. From everything I can see here, frankly. Well, let's check them. What is this from? What is Storage Pod from? He is a fusion from... Oh, he's a Duelist Nexus Common. Oh, this thing's really easy to put in there, then. Yeah, we should do Storage Pod. It is a machine that can be summoned off of Nova, and I like it. The counters them, but you don't have the other card to summon. That's fine. You make Nova, and then if this card in your possession is sent to your graveyard by opponent's card effects, put a summon a machine for fusion. That said, though, we can work around this. Why don't we put in its material? I kind of like this card. I think it's kind of funky. So it needs Triforce or Stegosaber. Are these also Dune cards? No, these are old. Oh my god, these are really old. Oh, I have one of these. I should have Stegosaber. I might put Stegosaber in then. Okay, what do these do? So, Triforce Deposit is during the player's turn, opponent special summon 3 or more monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way is unaffected by the card effects, lose 500 defense range standby. Okay, Stegosaber is during action, your opponent's monster attacks with this card's graveyard. You can pay 1,000 life points for this card if you take no damage from battle. But card will lose the field. Let's do Stegosaber because I have a copy, so it's easier. Oh, I gotta get rid of the filters. Let's put in a copy of Stegosaber, and now this card is a valid target. That's all it takes. Cool. We got there eventually. Okay, we'll leave off there, I think. We'll get this ready. I'm going to be putting Desires on both these, because it's the only way I can think that I can trick in search cards, slash other really good cards, is by doing it just like, yeah, by putting this in here, and then being like, oh, the 10 cards banished face down are cards that we use, like, you could use in the real duel that you can't use in the scripted duel because, oh no, you banished them face down, such a shame. Okay, cool. Good progress. So we got 21 turns outlined. Currently, the state of the game is, let me just put that in my thing. SLP, what's the SLP? 5,000 versus XLP, which I believe is, yep, 7,200. Very nice. Very good job, us. Okay, what are we gonna do now? That's the question. It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll tell you right now. I want a break. I did locals today. I haven't had time to mention that. We've been so focused on this that just nothing else has come up, really. Let's switch over here. We can do, like, a little spinny spin. Some things I can't do, so I can't do Storm anymore because PS5 is currently taken. Oh, I turned my keyboard off. I'm dumb. I don't really want to play board. Let's just work with these three. Let's work off of this. I like this. Okay. I'm going to spin to see what we feel like doing. Either Gundam Muso, Yakuza, or some kind of form of Persona. I don't know. If I find something different when I'm actually setting this up, I'll change my mind. But let's just spin and see what we're going to do for the rest of the stream. Yeah, Gundam Muso. I thought it would be. Okay. I don't think this has sound. Can that stop? Please? I don't want to hear that. Okay. I'm going to try to set up Gundam Muso without breaking the stream, which happens sometimes because the Elgato loves me and hates me at the same time. We'll be back in a bit.